Podcast live from Radio Studios here in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah, and I love Yo Mama. And I have been inspired by the Samoan werewolf. Yes. All gas, no brakes. I need that t-shirt. I need a t-shirt.
Facts.
Me too.
All gas, no brakes. I need that. All right, and on the phone as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex, the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of podcasting, also known as the man appear girl and cripple of cross space. Have a run to a cross space, and if we can induct Lex Luger into the Hall of Fame, why can't we get a space for Chris Benoit? I'm just confused.
He will be making an appearance in today's show, since you mentioned it.
Oh shit! Hey! I like how I'm never around for half the shit to be happening, but I always say something that leads into it.
He'll be making an appearance a little later on, so stick around, folks. And on the boards, Mr. Nasty himself, Steve Franchise.
You already know it's your boy on the ones and twos, bringing you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news. Ultra Heels night tonight.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Darth, I feel like today should have been a day. Should have wore a Cena shirt. There's only one day you ever gonna hear me say this.
I don't have one. That's the funny thing. I don't have
Hey, look.
one.
Hey, look, Darth, this is the first time you heard me say this because J Kid heard me say it. I might like John Cena now. It took 20 years. Goddamn. That promo. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That promo was hot. But I also know what was hotter than that though.
These cheeks.
Hey.
Pause. Not my cheeks.
Proud of my
The cheeks on the screen.
Takes it away.
And we're gonna kick it off with some referees. Jessica Carr and Aja Smith.
Count to three on me.
Some vanilla and some chocolate, if you will.
You know, Asha just won me over because of the Legend of Zelda tattoo on her.
Oh, you didn't see that the last time we had her on. I thought I pointed that out.
You did, actually. I
Okay.
just now reminded myself that she does have it, and now, I love
Hey,
her more.
all I know is they can lay on top of me and count 1, 2, 3, and I ain't jumping out of nothing.
You have a good point. You have a very good point. And little booties matter. Thank you, Jessica, for your appearance today.
Thank you.
Kelvin's in the chat. What up, Kelvin? The Jack Kirby of the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast.
I heard she's actually going to wrestle.
Oh yeah, we spoke about that last week. Remember we had that list of like random names that the WWE trademarked. Her gimmick was one of those names. She's wrestling under a mask for Evolve right now.
We'll see that later on.
Yeah.
So she getting 2 paychecks, the indie paycheck and a referee paycheck?
Yep.
Hey man, I ain't mad at it.
Yep. Diversify your funds. And next up we have.
I'm proud of my cheeks.
I love that drop. Next up we have everyone's favorite thought, Mandy Sachs, and the professor is back. Maria Kanellis. And she's hitting those ankles.
Marie Kanellis, she get up there in age, and I'm talking about Dolly Parton age, she's still gonna have them ankles.
Offending.
And Mandy Sachs, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Doing the best profession in her career now.
She did say she like OnlyFans because she make more money on it than she doing WWE, and she'll have to take a hard bump.
You saw that interview too.
Yes.
I mean, she could take a hard bump, but not that kind of hard bump.
Okay, she take
No, it's a hard
bump.
It's a hard bump, like it's a Big Daddy V bump.
And then our main event, Samantha Johnson, formerly Samantha Irvin. Yes.
I got a question about this photo, right?
Yeah.
Is it me or that room just small, or she got on some super big heels? Because we all know she is not that damn tall to reach or something like that.
I believe it's a purposely small made room.
Looks like it is purposely small.
The only thing probably smaller than there is her hands and that belt. That's about it.
Because them And Cheeks is big.
And she is the bomb. Actually, that's
Still
her.
understand
That's her
why-
artist name.
Yeah,
Still don't
Samantha the Bomb,
understand
yes.
why the hell she was with forever.
Yeah, that's the one thing that continues to, make me wonder. Why does she stay with the little man?
I guess it's the.
I was gonna say maybe because he might have a package, but we seen him. He just like everything else on him coming up short.
Oh, Jesus.
I would just think he might just eat ass like a motherfucker. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's a muncher. So, and this has been.
He can't talk on the mic.
Call Ice Spice.
And this has been Cheeks of the Week.
I'm starting early on Trevor. I don't give a fuck.
And Ricochets will making a return this week.
They will. He is not like.
Not that it goes away, but it does have a feature segment this week.
It's not like he's not giving us content every week. So.
Yes.
Oh my God, content is the word. This motherfucker just giving us a show.
Yeah.
He's giving us content.
Yes. Moving along to Ultra Fantasy Booking. Last week was Fight for the Fallen, brought to you by Warzone, and it was live from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida, home of the Jaguars and AEW. And the opening match was the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on our MLW Openweight champion, Walter. And we have ourselves a time limit draw.
What?
We will be running this one back. The voting was close the entire time. I kept looking in on this. It was close the entire time.
Is this man?
16-16. So we're gonna have to run this one back. AJ and Walter are gonna go at it again.
You know what's funny? I think they recently went at it at a cage match this year, right? In a live event.
Yeah.
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 Who won that match? I didn't really know who won that match.
It was Walter.
It was Walter.
Yeah, it was Walter, but he did get AJ the handshake of good gestures.
No, yeah. I mean,
Somebody posted it on Twitter like a couple days ago.
it would look like a good match, honestly, if we seen this for real.
Yeah. Match 2.
But you got people on the road.
Match 2 was a stadium stampede. We're in Jacksonville, so we have to have a stadium stampede.
Really?
It was none other than the Mark himself, Tony Khan, in his first ever appearance inside of a ring. It started in a ring. Versus the purveyor of violence, Paul Heyman. And for some reason, 2 people decided to vote for Tony Khan. Why? I don't know.
Somebody's gonna come. That's all.
I'm going to look up the 2 voters. Okay. One person I'm going to give a pass. I'm going to give this one person a pass. The account name is Day One Troll.
Oh, okay.
You get a pass. Just because of your account name, you get a pass. Day One Troll. This other person, George95_02.
You fucking mark!
Shame on you.
You fucking mark!
Other than that, it was 22-2.
I definitely voted for Paul Heyman, bro.
Yeah. Match 3 for the AEW Tag Team Championship. It was the Usos taking on Red Dragon. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. It was 64-36. Hashtag
very
and
Usi.
still the Usos.
Very oozy.
Match 4. This was an intergender handicap match. Rhea Ripley took on Alex Reynolds and Alex Reynolds and John Silver of the Dark Order. And with 79% of the votes, Rhea Ripley whooped that ass.
Yowie wowie.
Puppies! 1-on-2 just wasn't fair, was it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think they needed Evo Uno to help him out.
Maybe 1-on-3 would have evened it out.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Next time.
Yep.
Next time. Match 4 Match 5. For the WCW United States Champion, Nick Nemeth put his belt on the line against I Believe in Joe Hendry. And with 62% of the votes, he believed, we believed. Hashtag and new WCW United States Champion. And our main event, the 3 Stages of Hell #1 contender match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship held by our all-champion, Brock Lesnar, who is also the WWF Champion, who's also the Ultraverse Champion. In the first fall of the 3 Stages of Hell, it was a 60-minute Texas death match. Anything goes with the 60-minute time limits. Most pins in 60 minutes. This match was chosen by Cody Rhodes, but your winner in the first fall with 67% of the votes, Roman Reigns. So Roman won Cody's match. Match 2. This was an Uso penitentiary match chosen by Roman Reigns. And with 64% of the votes, Cody Rhodes was the winner. So interesting. They both won the other person's match.
They like a challenge.
Yes.
They do.
And the main event, the final stage of the 3 Stages of Hell. This was a Suplex City match chosen by our world champion. The rules are as follows. The move before the pinned and or submission must be a variation of a suplex. Very simple.
I need that on 2K. I need that on 2K, bro. I definitely need that on 2K.
And with 71% of the votes, we had a no contest. After Brock Lesnar returned from vacation, he's back. He's back from vacation, and he suplexed the shit out of both of them through the guardrail, through the announce table, on the stage, through tables backstage.
Grappling hooks was involved.
So, no contest. We have no #1 contender, but Brock Lesnar is back. And that was Warzone.
Very oozy.
We move along to Dragon Force.
What a show.
Yeah, boy, it sound wild. It sounds so wild. We need to really make it in 2K.
Word. That Suplex City match. They need a Suplex City match, yo.
Oh yeah.
And the Uso Penitentiary.
And the Uso
Which
Penitentiary
is
match.
just, it's a Hell in a Cell, but it's a bamboo cage.
It's like a Punjabi prison match.
Yeah, if you think,
You know
if you
what I
do
think it is?
Punjabi prison
I
right.
think you might can make it in 2K.
Shit, you good?
I think you might can, because I've seen people talk about some weird matches. I'm like, those matches was never announced in the game. How the
That's
fuck are y'all
crazy.
making these?
Shit, I need a PS5.
I think they've been making it on PC.
Yeah, but they don't have the island. But yeah, moving
Yeah,
on to
but
Dragon Force.
Yeah, moving along.
Yeah. Moving along, we're going to start the show off with something a little different. We're going to start off with the Usos coming out. You just talk their shit. Hey, man, it's been a minute. Been a minute since we had some titles around our waist. Been a minute since anybody even said anything about us. I think we're going to start off different this year. We're going to start off by just kicking everybody's heads off until we get what we want.
Very oozy.
We're not doing the Uso Penitentiary. This ain't a bloodline thing. This just either you going to stay down or you going to get laid down. How you feel about that?
Bean style.
Very oozy.
Right after that, we're going to have Death Triangle come out and talk their shit to them and tell them, if you want to fight, we got to fight for you. And we feel like you're talking a little too much. So how about you say we do it tonight in the main event? How about we settle this like men, unless y'all still want to be Roman's ass? First match, we'll start off with our man, Carmelo Hayes. And he will be going against Kevin Steen. Our next match will be Nick Nemeth versus Damian Priest in a submission match.
Very oozy.
Our third match will be a women's match. And you know I love my women.
Yeah.
So we're going to make this a little interesting. Right? This will be Rhea Ripley versus Chelsea Green in a first blood match.
My goodness.
And then our main event will be the Usos versus Death Triangle. And at the end of that, the camera will pan up to the Titantron. And you will just see Brock Lesnar sitting in the back. Just laughing and watching the show. He's back on both shows now.
Jesus.
Nice. As the galactic champion that he is.
The Thanos of wrestling.
He's the Galactus. He's gotten every belt, and they're like hovering around him and shit. Oh, man.
And that has been Ultra Fantasy Booking. Chin. Tits. Watch out for the show. You told me to do it last week, so
Yes.
and I fucked up, so I did it for you this week.
It was a Tony Storm like episode.
Yeah,
we
I
had
know.
to, you know.
I fucked it up last week, so I redeemed myself.
That's why I'm here. Yeah.
I redeemed myself. And
Hey man, you know, things happen.
I'm not a heel. I'm not a babyface.
Man.
I am a human being. I'm not your puppet.
I just want everybody to know in this Ultra Heelz universe, it's hard for me to say these words to get out my chest. I like John Cena. Yeah, I said it.
I love that
This
place.
is promo.
And Cody Rhodes said he was excited when he thought he was going to face John Cena at WrestleMania. But he wanted the man on the t-shirt, not this whiny bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
That's pretty much what he said again.
Yeah. But he couldn't say all that on USA. It wasn't Netflix.
Hey, look, all I know is it was a great time. They both cut a killer promo. But when John Cena music played, they cheered for 2.2 seconds and then they booed the living hell out of him.
Yep.
And I said, I don't know why. But when he looked at the crowd, he didn't even talk to the cameraman like he normally do.
Yep.
Just kept it moving. I said, I love this John Cena, bro. He keeping everything a heel.
Did you notice that they made a slight edit to the music? Like they took out the woo. It was just the do 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 do.
It was.
That's all it was.
What made him change burgundy? What made him change to like a burgundy red color?
I don't know.
It's it's because he's in Brussels. Like that's like their colors.
Yeah.
So in the world tour, he's changing the colors of the actual flags of that actual place that he's in.
Yeah.
So
And the other thing that he said during the promo, he said, I'm doing this for me. You're not getting a new look. You're not getting new music. Screw you.
that's already a heel move. Like the best heel move ever. Just no music, no change of clothing.
You're not getting a new look. You're not getting new music.
You're not getting music.
And remember last week we were sitting here dreaming up new gimmicks and like, oh, he could do a song with Travis Scott or whatever. Like, nope, not happening.
Shut that shit down quick. He's like, nope. I ain't getting that. I ain't getting that hype of me being another person.
Hey, look, you know this remind me of?
You're not getting that.
This reminds me of Tommaso Ciampa in NXT when he said, I'm a heel. I'm a bad guy. Why would I have merch? And I was like, damn, Cena, you've been sitting back and watching a lot of this, huh? I love it. I love every moment of this. The best thing about this I love the most is he didn't crack not one smile. He didn't take off the hat like he normally do when he's trying to cut a good promo. he looked at the camera in the crowd and he just went off and told everybody, "I'm done. I'm breaking up with you."
He aired every grievance for the last 25 years. He even said, "You've been running a fucking invisible joke for 10 years. Cut that shit out."
It's the invisible guy. It's telling us to cut out the invisible joke.
He's like, "Yo, he went there.
He actually
went
bro.
there."
You know what's funny? I saw in 2K that they actually made a model of John Cena invisible.
Yes, it's just like an outline. It's like a bubble.
That shit was hilarious. Now that this promo came out,
I think John Cena had enough. I think John Cena had enough of it when Ringside Collectibles made a limited edition John Cena "You Can't See Me" figure, and it's fully translucent.
Yes, yes. What of Israel?
I think that's when he sat down. He was like, "Man, fuck this, bro. What the fuck is happening here?"
Or it could be the time that Speed was in the backstage and just like didn't see him at all, pretending he didn't see him at all. And he looked frustrated too.
Yep.
It could be any of those times that he drew the line, bro.
Yeah, Israel nailed it on the head. Seems like Cena's been preparing for this for a long time. Like
I think he was preparing this, like you said before, where him and Rock won. When he said he had changed his music, got new gear made and everything. I think he was already in the mindset, and then they changed at the last second. And I think that shit just been eating at him ever since.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is definitely one of the best heels John Cena promos that I've ever seen. Because it's 2 decades that it's been in his mind that he would really say this shit. 2 decades. Imagine 2 decades that people treating you like shit.
And he meant every moment of that. Everything he said, you could tell he meant every last word. That, like, I don't feel like that was even a promo. That was just real life at that point.
Dude, I was saying this off screen with Darth. This is just like how I broke up with my girlfriend or my ex-girlfriend. Honestly. I feel for the guy. Honestly. This is how I felt. So I was like, all right. That kid got it the worst though.
Yo, he's like Ms. Girl.
Yes.
He's
definitely Ms. Girl reincarnated. Because he looks shocked. He doesn't look mad. He looks shocked. He's like, what? Why did he call me out? He's like, that kid right there is a topic of a toxic relationship. They pan to that kid real quick.
Hey, look. This alone deserves his own show to talk about the shit John Cena said. Because everything he said was a bar at the bar after another bar. I said, damn, boy, but man said he ain't going to have no more merch. He done said so much shit. That's a lot of goddamn merch right there.
Mm-hmm.
And shout outs to my cousin. She's gonna tell me if I didn't shout her out. So shout outs to my cousin Cece, who was a longtime Cena fan. For 20 years, I've been telling her that I don't like this guy, and this is the reason. And when I text her, and she told me like what happened, like, you know, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. Men are trash. Like, that's what she said.
Israel said you can pinpoint the moment that kid's heart breaks into 2.
Dude, it was like seconds where you see the emotions on this kid. Like,
at the end of the year, when they do their recap of all the things that happened, remember the Miz girl?
Yes,
that's what we're talking about.
This is gonna be the Miz girl 2025.
This is reincarnated Miz girl. Fucking, that kid got the worst. Poor Belgium kid. Just wanted to see John Cena, bro.
And now he's famous for the wrong reason.
He's famous.
Now he gotta go down.
John Cena.
Now he gotta go down in history. Now he gotta go down in history as a John Cena was talking shit. He pointed at Joe ass.
He did. He pointed right at him. He's like, that kid right there. Dude, there was also another sign that
I want to know how many children are going to ask for John Cena to
oh my God.
Come to the Make-A-Wish thing now.
Oh, geez.
Break-A-Wish now. Dude, I saw a sign where it was a picture of a kid, a Cena fan, and it says, John Cena broke my kid's heart. and it has like a newspaper kind of font thing, and it showed the kid right there.
I think Randy Orton hit the nail on the head because he tweeted this out. For everyone complaining, just know that John Cena turning heel is absolutely perfect. Think about it.
Amazing.
Why would John Cena's last run be without authentic John Cena sucks chants? He's been getting those "we're just glad to see you" reactions for a while now. Mm-hmm. Now if y'all excuse me, I'm gonna go nut my wife. I didn't read that last sentence until just now.
Oh my God. Yo, Calvin. He said the kid was like, "Why am I being singled out?"
Oh, Randy. I'm gonna go nut my wife now. Thank you, sir.
Triple H looked at everybody in the back and said, "Look, go crazy on the social media thing, but don't go too crazy." He looked at Randy and was like, "You just do whatever the hell you feel like."
I mean, he said it last week. He became the top of the game, and now he's rock's bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the boy, that was
a smooth ass promo. I loved it. I expect it from Randy.
Also, can we just say the United States sucks ass right now when it comes to like them going to town? Because when they go across seas, boy, they show out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we hear them sell out. Because
yes.
You hear the impact of that arena. Soon as he came out.
And they don't stop. It was like 6 minutes until he actually said something?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, like they cut off the first part of a few minutes of the show just for them to just do that. He just stood there watching like, I got something to say, and y'all cutting into the time,
like
goddammit.
He was going to leave like 3 different times because they wouldn't shut up.
But when they like somebody, they respect the shit out of them. They'll be like, all right, we'll quiet. Mm-hmm. We'll be quiet. When Cody was talking, they all was shutting up. It was like, all right.
When Cody show up, they shut the hell up.
Yeah, they shut the hell up
when
after
Jay come
cheering.
out. When they shut up when Cody come out, they shut up when Jay come out. They shut up when anybody else is a face to come out. You a heel and you are hated. Oh yeah, you're not getting a word out. Like can you imagine if Dominic was still getting booed and then they went across seas, bruh, he would just hold the mic and they would just boom so loud he'd be like, bruh, just take the mic, please, because I can't even say a word. I can't get a thought out.
Déjame hablar.
But yeah, John Cena, he walked out there and he just unloaded on the crowd. He walked out there with a Draco, cleared this side of the room, put another clip on, cleared this side of the room, picked up the AK, took out hard cam. He walked up to the cheap seats, pulled out the Glock with the switch, got up close and personal with every single one of them.
I pull out the Glock.
Dude.
There we go.
He was
I was about to say, pull out the Glock.
Yeah, word. He was in his bag last night, bro.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was awesome.
It was beautiful.
I thought it was great.
And then
I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you before we change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss John Cena when he leaves because boy, we're not gonna get another heel promo like that from him ever.
Yeah.
Next time he comes back, he's gonna be getting cheered and people gonna be happy. He's gonna be back to smiling John Cena again.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a great send off. Honestly,
yeah.
It is. It is gonna be a great send off.
And then we had that brief interview with Seth Franklin Rollins, and he said he's going to be on SmackDown, and he's going to confront both Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Because now he's in a bit of a pickle. Because, as I said last week, the obvious match is, because it's been building, it's him and CM Punk. But now that Roman Reigns has interjected with the both of them, are we having a three-way dance? Or does Seth Rollins take a pause on CM Punk and say, hey, I got to finish this business with Roman Reigns once and for all? And how does CM Punk feel about that? How does he feel like being on the back burner?
I feel like CM Punk not gonna want to be in the back burner because he want his WrestleMania. Exactly. If it ain't a title match, he want his WrestleMania just in general. So also, I don't know. Like, if it's gonna be a triple threat, I'm cool with it being a triple threat because it seems like these three guys are intertwined with each other no matter what.
Also, if I add one more, what the fuck is the favor.
Exactly. Because the favor, obviously, the wise man to Roman Reigns, he could just put himself in a match with CM Punk and Roman Reigns because he has the issue with Seth Rollins. And now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Roman attacks CM Punk. So he has beef there. And then on the other side, Cena took advantage of CM Punk to win Elimination Chamber. And he said to Cody Rhodes, I'm going to stab you to your front. Meanwhile, everybody else has been stabbing him in the back. Will we get a surprise heel turn from CM Punk as well?
That would be nice, actually. I think it's time.
Or let's say he does take the Roman Seth match, right? Mm-hmm. So when we get to night 2, Cena, Cody, and we get the whole theatrics, a bunch of run-ins, yada, yada, yada. The final run-in is CM Punk. So, Cody, Cena, who is CM Punk helping? You would assume he helps Cody because he has, heel Cena. He has history with Cena. What if all of a sudden he just decides to help Cena?
Then he would sell his soul to Rock?
Bingo.
Ooh.
Because, again, I'm going to stab you to your front. What if it goes that direction? He takes care of both things in one night. So many possibilities. So many possibilities.
I'm loving this WrestleMania though.
I love Triple H's writing.
Yes. This is
so
great.
many possibilities.
Triple H been playing all these games and been realizing, you know what's a good game to play? Multiple choice. Let's just give the fans. Let's give the fans the beginning story, and let's see what they cheer and not cheer to finish the rest of the story you're going to do.
You know the saying, chess, not checkers? Triple H flipped the board over. He's playing backgammon.
He out there rolling dice.
Because you know how most of the time, like a chess/checkers board, on the backside, there's the backgammon thing? Yeah, he just flipped this shit over. He's playing backgammon. Who the fuck even knows how to play that shit?
Meanwhile, in the other show, when you're playing checkers and chess, Tony Khan just got a rocket launcher and just blew up the whole shit.
No, he's playing fucking what do you call that shit? Quarters.
Yeah, he's playing quarters.
He's playing fucking marbles.
I'm about to say nah. We know what he's playing. Look, we know what he's playing. They're playing chess. He comes out with the Uno card. Tell me something y'all want to play.
No. My dangling. I want you to play with my dangling.
Jesus. I feel like he would sing that song too.
He would sing that song.
You fucking mark!
And then, speaking of AEW, we have a slight AEW reference here. Jade Cargill did an interview with, I believe it was Kathy Kelly. And I saw this post on Twitter. It said, it's cool that Jade Cargill is visiting AEW and not forgetting where she came from. She's so down to earth. Because they did it in an empty arena.
That's
very oozy.
I didn't think about that. That's funny as hell.
Oh!
Jesus!
The internet don't miss.
Jade Cargill had a flashback of the crowds that she was in front of.
Never forget where you came from. Because we sure didn't.
I was like, yo, that was the perfect tweet.
That was perfect.
I ain't gonna lie. This story between her, Naomi, and Bianca is gold. Look, it's gold. And then Bianca, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. I said, bro, why are all the women's stories so intertwined to each other?
Again, fucking Triple H is playing fucking backgammon. Not chess, not checkers. He's playing fucking backgammon.
When you think you figured the game out, he twisted it another way. He twists the game. He changed the game.
I know the game.
He changed
Who's
the game.
Old man? That's Ric Flair. Why is he here? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Woo!
Yeah, because Bianca's in two storylines at the same time, and she's screwing everybody.
Which is
Facts.
crazy. She's screwing Io. She's screwing
Rhea.
Rhea. She's screwing Jade.
Jade and Naomi.
And Naomi, yeah.
Everybody. And then, allegedly, WWE/NXT is looking at Jeff Cobb. And might even be under contract secretly already.
Okay, I'm down for that. He's pretty good.
Yeah. That's the entire report.
Yeah,
There was nothing,
yeah, exactly.
There was nothing else in the article.
And that's my honest reaction
That was
to
the
it.
entire article.
And that's mine and probably everybody else's reaction. Like, okay.
It's all speculation.
Triple H is playing Chinese checkers.
Now, I like Chinese checkers. I like Chinese checkers.
is dope.
Hey, look, Jeff Cobb is a fucking amazing athlete, bro, especially from Lucha Underground.
Yo, I need him and Jacob.
Oof.
Oh, man.
You're asking for all gas, no brakes.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
look,
that's the definition of all gas, no bricks.
You're talking about dog walking season.
hey, look, all I know is two big meaty meat, men sweating. Get your 30-minute classics, forget your legend matches. Just give me them three and a referee. Them others watch meaty meat men get it on.
No bread.
No bread.
No water.
No water.
All meat.
Just meat. All bread. No water. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I need a sound like that.
Calvin said Jeff Cobb and Otis. That works too. That works too.
Otis would be a good stepping stone.
First of all, if we get Jeff Cobb WWE and he goes to NXT, can we get Jeff Cobb and Moose?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are in the crossover season, so.
Yeah.
And that match. Oh, we got to talk about that match.
Oh, yeah.
We got to talk about the crossover match.
Yeah.
Bro, first of all, that wasn't a crossover. That was just beautiful.
It was just a beautiful match. And what happened after it, or before the match, actually? Who went to Obafemi to prep him for his match? None other than The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He said, I've been watching you,
These
kid.
are rare occasions, Darth.
Yeah.
These are rare occasions. We have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm going to hold you right now. That was a rare occasion. It touched me a little. Not like P. Diddy or R. Kelly. It touched me. But I'm going to tell you what part touched me in that whole NXT episode. Mickey James talking to my girl, Jada Parker.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, am I crazy? She said, no, you're not crazy. He said, I believe what you did was right back then. And she was like, and I believe what you're doing right now is right. I said, first of all, Mickey James giving you the okay to go crazy because you are right is the wrong words, but to the right person.
And you said that the right way.
You said it the right way for real.
Oh, yeah. You know I had to. I love them both. If I could have them both in the room, y'all would never hear from me again.
I'm proud of my cheeks.
Proud of Jada's cheeks, too.
On some totally random-ish, Vince McMahon was at the New York Knicks and Miami Heat game last night.
Look at him dressing like his appropriate last name.
I'm sorry, Sunday night, because it was on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday night.
First of all, let's talk about that gray streak in his head looking kind of dope on him. Oh, shit, look at you, Vince. You don't have to stress about wrestling because you don't know nothing about the business anymore, so now your hair can finally go white the way it needs to.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
It's still weird that, your son got more gray hair than you, but we're not going to talk about
That's
that.
crazy.
Well, that's because Shane never bothered to fucking dye his hair.
Shit, he needs to. At this point now, he look older than hair-wise, he look older than his daddy.
Keep it up. I'm a nigga.
Face-wise, Vince looked like he sucks the soul out of some women, but now that they suck the money out of him, he's starting to look old now.
What up, G?
Like, what happened to Vince McMahon at the Super Bowl? Like, this looked like he reverted back to that to the mustache guy before he came back, before he grew that shit out.
What happened to the Vince McMahon that we saw walking around with a cane?
Right?
I think he had surgery since then, so he's been rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm.
They put some stem cells in him.
I guess we could say that. Also, I don't know. Did you send J Kid that picture of old boy that passed away?
Oh no, I forgot.
Do you still have it in your phone? Because I do not remember his name right now.
I'd have to scroll back and find it.
I'm about to say, yeah, because we got to give our condolences to him. But yeah, man, I actually could find it real quick because I think I remember why I sent it to you. Oh, there we go. Vince Steele. Rest in peace, Vince Steele. JK, you remember Vince Steele?
Yeah, I remember Vince Steele. I can't believe he passed.
He was our first. He was our first guest on the other show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He passed away. He passed away yesterday, mid-match.
Wow.
At the age of 39.
Damn, he's so young, bro.
Yep.
And the crazy thing is, right, when I saw it on Facebook. A couple of people from the Indies posted it. Then Wrestle News posted it. Then a couple of other places that are like big on Wrestling News posted it. And I was like, yo, this is I thought it was just gonna be like an indie thing, but apparently it hit home to everybody.
Dude, like I knew very little of him, but like I remember that time with him. He had some good insiders, man. Like he did. So rest in peace, Vince Steele.
Word.
One of our first illustrious guests on the other show that we had.
The previous administration.
Also, can we talk about the end of SmackDown last week? Where two guys won something that they ain't had in 4 years.
Oh, you're talking about the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Tag teams champions finally. I was talking about this with Marv before we went on the air. Now, I have a thing. I have a theory with that.
Okay.
With this whole Cena nonsense, or not nonsense, but this whole Cena like turning heel and The Rock doing the faction. If The Rock was to do a faction, and the Street Profits are kind of heelish now, right? They're rolling a heel, We'll be in that. I think we were discussing that they would be a part of that team.
I more so see Bianca just linking up with her husband.
That too, but I'm just saying, like they all link up to The Rock, and they did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock.
They all do it for The Rock.
Yeah,
like it's a catchphrase now.
They're gonna need Naomi in there because you follow her uncle footsteps very well.
Naomi and Bianca might come back.
Might is a key word.
It would help the story though.
See, I think Naomi's gonna end up staying babyface because she's gonna blame Bianca. It's like, look what you got me in.
So you think Bianca would be the
Bianca's gonna be on her own?
Yeah. So she would turn heel eventually, huh?
No offense, Bianca need to be on her own because when Bianca's on her own, shit get crazy.
Yeah, shit does get crazy.
Yeah. In the land of the empty arenas, I need more Megan Bayne in my life.
I gotta admit, she was impressive.
Minus that shit that happened with Thunder Rosa a couple weeks ago where she no-sold the chair shot.
Yo, that was horrible.
Well, she never actually swung the chair. Thunder Rosa did the right thing and not actually swung it. She just stopped mid-swing, but minus that, once again, AEW gets really talented women, and the booking usually fails them. But we can hope. We can hope. But then he decides to push the ones that are a waste of time.
Well, that's just obviously.
Hello, Mercedes.
Yes.
How are you?
Exactly. How are you, Mercedes?
How is it being lonely with all that money?
And being made fun of by a puppet.
You gotta ask Mercedes after she went to that House of Glory show.
Oh,
that people paid.
My God!
He nailed another one. Skip ahead. Skip ahead.
Yes. All right. Trevor.
No, skip ahead. Skip ahead.
Let's skip.
Since we thought.
There you go.
Oh my God! Who put the picture of the puppet up there? Because the puppet still looks better.
I love this. I love this flyer. Now I saw the match.
I saw a clip of the match.
Yeah.
So Indi
I
Hartwell.
saw the whole match.
Indi Hartwell made her return to the ring after being let go by WWE, and it was against Mercedes Monè. So obviously she did the job.
She actually wrestled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, she actually did, something that she don't do nowhere. She sold.
She literally sold. Now there was one part where she won. Mercedes won the match. It was just putting her foot on Indi Hartwell outside the ring, while she was literally taunting the fans. Is that in bad taste?
It's Mercedes.
It is, exactly. It's just
Here's a Mercedes. But can we also have a round of applause for Indi Hartwell hit her ass with the Bailey to Bailey?
Yeah. I saw that in the clip. Yeah.
She got her so smooth with that, and she got up, looked at her, and she was like, "You want a hand to get up?" And she slapped her hand. I said, "Oh, you getting mad because she stole your friend move and almost got you?" Sad. Also, with Indi Hartwell, I heard once she got let go, a couple of WWE wrestlers in the back had still reached out to her, and the one that told her, talked to her the most and told her if she needed anything, just let him know, was AJ Styles.
Okay.
That's good.
So even though she's in the Indies, she still has friends back in WWE that's still looking out for her and still kind of want her to come back.
I think she was one of those that was told to go find yourself and we'll call you back.
Word, because the rest of the fucking family is still there. Still got Gargano, his wife, and Dexter Lumis and Austin Theory all still together in WWE, just in different roles. She's just not the only one.
Because remember when she got brought to the main roster, she had just won the NXT title, and then she got drafted to the main roster like a week later, and then she got hurt the next week. So it's like she got really fucked on her debut to the main roster, and then when she was there, they had nothing for her. She literally just did nothing for like the first year and a half on the main roster. Yeah. And then she had a couple tag matches with Candice LeRae. Then Candice LeRae got hurt. And then they didn't use her for like 2.5 years. And then she made a couple more appearances and then got let go.
Yeah, well, it could be worse. She could be like that last Tough Enough winner.
Who?
Yeah, who?
Yeah, nobody remembers. Remember the last Tough Enough winner? He had a beard with Stone Cold back in the day. CM Punk came in, talked to him. When CM Punk was still there, that's how long ago it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Israel said, "I'm convinced. Have Minnie Monet beat Moxley for the title. Book it, Tony. Please.
Book it.
Please.
He would.
Please.
He would book
that
that bitch instantaneously.
You know what I saw the other day on Collision? I don't know why I scrolled to Collision.
But I said a commercial.
But I saw Harley Cameron dressed as hologram.
Oh, yes, I love it.
Harley Graham.
I love it.
I thought it was the best shit that ever happened. I was like,
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
She had a stare down with what's it called? Like, who's that Minotaur guy? Minotaur-like guy.
Oh, shit. What is his name?
She had a stare down with him in the backstage.
What is his name? Why am I drawing a blank?
I can't remember his name. For the life of me, I can't remember his name.
I can only remember freaking Jim Cornette's nickname for him. I can't remember his actual name.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Jim Cornette calls him Cliff the lawyer.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Because it's a white guy under the mask. It's not a Mexican.
Yeah, it's
Really?
Yes, it's
I
a
thought it
white
was
guy.
Mexican guy the whole time.
It's
Holy
a white
shit!
guy.
you would think he's Mexican. But
It's a white guy under the mask.
Damn.
Oh my god. That shit.
I've been lied to by a company that gets lied to.
I was like, this is what we're getting at Collision. Okay. I'm here for it. They need something to fill that slot.
Oh, he might be like half Mexican, but he's white.
Yeah. But Harley Graham, we need to make that a character.
Harley Graham. Anyway,
It's better than hologram.
yeah. So, this past week,
Black Toros, by the way.
Okay, yeah. Black Taurus. So, this past week, Dave Meltzer was quoted by Wrestle Purists. Wrestle Purists posted on Twitter, with WWEID talent, the deal according to contract is that Gabe Sapolsky puts their matches together and gives the script to the promoter who books them. That's what Wrestle Purists put on Twitter. And then the rest of the internet proceeded to say that's completely false. Now, again, Wrestle Purists sourced that from Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer newsletter podcast. Right? So Brett Lauderdale, the owner of GCW, he first said, 1, Gabe doesn't put the matches together. 2, I've never seen or heard of a script. 3, we are, quote unquote, allowed to push WWEID on table announcements, but we don't. 4, not aware of any travels stipend or travel share, but that would be cool because apparently there was more to it. And then Defy Wrestling in the UK, which used to be whatchamacallit? What's the freaking
Wrestling Observer?
No.
What culture?
Yeah, What Culture. It used to be What Culture. They said, spot on, Brett. They totally agreed with him. And then the fans jumped in. I like the fans. So OG Stink Meter, lovely handle.
I love that one.
Every time a story comes out and is debunked by people, the story is on Wrestling Observer newsletter. On the end of it, it is time for that man to retire. He doesn't have it anymore. His ratings of AEW matches make people hate AEW more, and people still boast Dave gave it 5 stars. And then Little Dog Pockets, and then it's a picture of Orange Cassidy with a dog head. Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Well put.
Well put.
My speech.
And then Jeff Hardy Lover 1234, he said, "It's funny seeing everyone debunk Dave yet again. Always a swing and a miss for him."
Yep. Great input, guys. Great input.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh, no, yeah, it was Beast Mortos. Back to the previous topic. Yeah, Beast Mortos. That's who it was.
Beast Mortos.
Yeah, Beast
That
Mortos.
was Black Taurus.
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah.
Or part white. Yeah.
That was a good segment. But yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Harley Graham.
Thanks,
Wow.
Dave, for spreading false facts once again.
Kenny Omega is proving right yet again.
Yeah. Sting has a new look.
Yeah, he went back to blonde Sting.
No, he's gray.
Come on. I know it is, but it's just like
Hey, look.
it's Big Papa Sting.
Hey, look. I love the goatee combo.
Yeah, the goatees was really
combo's
killing the
crazy.
game. The goatee is killing the game.
I thought it was Big Papa Pump under there, bro. I thought it was Scott Steiner under there. All he needs is the what is it called? The helmet?
Yeah, the chainmail.
The chain helm?
Yeah, the goatee is definitely killing the game.
Dude, if
Sting look like his name is Big Papa Sting.
it's Papa Sting. Big Papa Stinger.
That sounds like a Puff Daddy name.
Like, the man's in his mid-60s. Like, of course he's fucking gray. Of course he's been dyeing his hair. Like, people forgot.
But he's going for the old school look though, like kind of the old school look because he was blonde before, so
Yeah, true. I wouldn't mind if he kept this look for like his final run.
I mean
That would've been dope.
Run, but who's to say he can come back to WWE for one more?
No.
Exactly.
No.
You don't
Just
want that.
be done. Be done.
You don't want that.
I'm about to say he would never come back for one more one. You know why? Because we ain't got the old man that plays with the young blondes.
The little boy with the stink.
With the stink. Plus, you don't have Jim Cornette. Maybe you don't have Jim Cornette making another promo for this guy just to make his final match.
Yeah. And as promised, Chris Benoit, someone found a Chris Benoit T-shirt on T Republic.
Why does it look like the Cactus Jack T-shirt?
Exactly. It says "Wanted Alive."
Well, good luck, everybody. Dude, this T-shirt was sold by a guy named Tap or Die Tees, or by a company named Tap or Die.
Hey, look, it took me up because I just want to let anybody know in the universe of my fans, if you love me, you will buy me this shirt, and I will wear this every day until his face disappears off the shirt. But still, I need this shirt. Again, like I said before, why can he ever be inducted? Because, we took Jimmy out, Jimmy Snuka, even though he was in there for a long time. Don't know why they took him out, and then, what happened to him happened to him. But you inducted Lex Luger at the dark side of the ring, and he admitted what he did.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't we just get the wrestler Benoit in there? I understand what Paul Heyman said. I love Paul Heyman to death. No offense, Paul. You might rip me an asshole in real life. Fuck you. He's talking about the wrestler, not the human being.
He still owes Tommy Dreamer trans, but yeah.
Yeah, right? He does steal it.
But yeah, I need this shirt. Matter of fact, I need it as a hoodie.
Yeah. I think I think people are gonna get ideas for this shirt if it comes around.
Word.
Hey, look, I'm gonna get ideas for it. Don't let me go to a WWE event again.
Who sold it too? That Tap or Die is definitely a dark joke in there somewhere.
Word. So BET ranked the greatest 15 black wrestlers. It's past Black History Month, but we can indulge.
I don't agree with this list.
I like the people on the list. I don't like the order of the list.
Yeah, the order of this list. I'm sorry. Let me reiterate.
There's one person omitted from the list that should be on the list.
Word. And it pissed me off when I read this, and I was like, I'm sorry, you missing a man.
And that person is?
R-Truth.
Thank you.
Yes. R-Truth.
Why is R-Truth our national treasure?
And you know where he should be?
Top 5.
I like that you said 5.
Top 5.
He should be on the 5, not Mercedes Monè.
Because I was about to ask you who you think shouldn't be up here.
I'm willing to take off from Naomi. No offense.
Hey, looking at all these names, if we're no offense to any of these people, I love the last one of them, but going down the list, looking at these names, everybody was impactful at a certain point of their life.
Yeah.
Don't see why Jazz is up here.
Jazz is there.
Yeah, but he's saying he would take Jazz off.
Oh.
Yeah, I would take Jazz off because I don't understand why Jazz is up here. Like, I understand, the ECW days, but she wasn't even there that long to be that impactful in ECW. Let alone anything in WWE.
I can't put Kofi top 3. I'm sorry. I can't even put Mark Henry top 5. I can't. I'm sorry.
I like, no offense. I love Booker T being number 1. Cause God damn it, be coming for you, Hogan. He got on be. He gonna be number 1. The Rock
in my heart.
I could get.
No bread. No water.
Number 3, I would probably put Rod Simmons.
Yeah, I'm saying Ron's got to be up higher. He's got to be top 5, maybe even top 3.
Yeah, Ron
Simmons got to be in the 3. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I love Mark Henry, but I'm gonna have to replace him with Shelton Benjamin being in number 4.
I was gonna move Lashley up in that 4 spot. That's me.
Only reason I'm moving Shelton Benjamin up there is for the longevity that he was there, left and came back, and like he never missed a beat.
Yeah, I mean Shelton definitely in the top 10. Maybe closer to 5, maybe in the 7-8 area.
I'm gonna tell you right now though, but that top 6, Mark Henry be moved, so the Benjamin be there. Then Bobby Lashley will be 6, R-Truth be 5. That would be my top 6. Then everybody else can just fall in wherever line they want to fall in. Mercedes, you could go sit on the side with your cousin Snoop and them and go watch something else.
Yeah, I dropped Sasha somewhere down around 10. I'm good with her on the list, but Not much higher. Not much higher than like 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put.
And I would put Bianca just a notch above her.
I wouldn't even put Sasha in top 10, bro. Put it around 15.
Yeah. And before we get out of here, outside the ropes, best restaurant bread.
You just got me in the heart. Especially the
So
first
we
one.
got Texas Roadhouse, we got Red Lobster, we got Golden Corral, and we got that racist place, Crackers.
So you're talking about Cane's.
Texas Roadhouse.
Cracker
I'm not
Barrel.
gonna hold you.
There we go, Cracker Barrel. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I ate to go to Corral before a lot. I ain't never taste that bread. That shit look like it's made of cement and concrete. So no. Cracker Barrel, no offense, nobody will go with me there because they know I'm gonna do something stupid. So never had that bread either. So it leads to the top two, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a black man. Okay.
Okay.
And I know black people go. Y'all get the cheddar biscuits.
Yep.
I don't like cheddar biscuits. Texas Roadhouse bread, freshly hot.
Yo.
With that butter.
What?
The butter has
What?
cinnamon in it.
What?
What?
That Texas
Cinnamon.
Roadhouse, boy. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. On Juneteenth, you know where I'm going to eat at.
Time out. Israel, you go Outback? The brown bread in Outback? If you're getting the brown bread, you might as well go to freaking Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, true. I tried the brown bread. It's okay. It's not. But that Texas Roadhouse, though?
Roadhouse! My God!
Let me tell you.
I was just telling Harv about the Texas Roadhouse.
Hey, look, let me tell you how good Texas Roadhouse
everywhere.
bread is. Look, let me tell you how good Texas Roadhouse is. And you know this is the biggest thing. If you can't get it from Texas Roadhouse, you could run to Walmart, get a bag of the bread, and you could buy the knockoff version of the butter. It's the same exact damn thing.
Yep. Now, here's the thing. 5 years ago, it would have been Red Lobster.
It would have.
But
Jesus, it's the same mindset.
I probably haven't been to Red Lobster in 3 years. And this is even before they were going bankrupt. Because something changed at Red Lobster, and it ain't the same.
I'm with you on that.
Red Lobster ain't been the same. Red Lobster ain't been the same since I went there, 2 years ago? And then I found out that they sold everything. They sold more than other things than besides seafood. And I said, what happened? Y'all couldn't keep up with the times, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, so I haven't been to a Red Lobster in like 3 years, and because even the bread wasn't breading anymore. So yeah,
the steak, with the bread, crazy ass combination. Crazy.
See, because of my steak preferences, I never order steak at a steakhouse. I always get ribs or pork chops. I make a pork chop sandwich with the buns.
Hey, I don't blame you. These buns are fucking good. Okay? There's no competition. There's no competition with the other three. I'm sorry.
Hey,
there's no one left. Hit it.
There's nothing left.
It's over. Only other bun better than that is Jay Cargill.
There's no one left.
Wise man, there is no one
left.
There's no one left in the bread game like this.
And this has been the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast. I'm Darth Messiah, and you, sir?
Alex, the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, Jay Kidd.
Good night to all, and shout outs to Texas Roadhouse.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.